One.
Okay, Mrs. Lind?
Are we ready?
We are.
All right, we are reconvening into open session. Dr. Crony, to address the update and approval of the district COVID-19 plan.
Our plan includes 4 different bullet points. The first bullet point is the length of moving to online. Our plan would be starting Monday, November 16th through Sunday, the December 13th. We would be back face to face tentatively for December 14th. We would convene a special board meeting at 3 o'clock on December 10th to look at the situation at that point in order to make decisions for if indeed we can come back face to face on December 14th. We would be allowing our teachers, using the expectations that were already given to our teachers for the criteria for teaching from home. If there is poor internet or unfaithful internet, you would be required to come into school to teach at school. You'd always be allowed to come into school and teach if that's your choice. However, if you are following the criteria as set forth by the principals, you would be welcome, and your internet is good. You would be allowed to teach from home. Sports. The football playoffs would be allowed to occur. Winter sports during the shutdown still are allowed to continue. There would be some exceptions. We may have some special needs students who need to have their services at school, and so those special needs paras and teachers would be taking care of those students face to face. We would have for Mr. Charlier's tech ed classes, those classes would still be allowed to be on campus. A good portion of the reasons is we have not been successful with finding enough staffing. However, the second and critical component here is clearly the numbers are on the rise. We need to be proactive with all of our safety protocols and including the safer at home concept here. That's the reason for the 2 weeks after the Thanksgiving break is allowing for health and safety to occur for the 2 weeks after all the get-togethers or deer hunting or whatever activities were happening over the Thanksgiving break. Compensation for support staff. The paras will be required to be working. They may be assigned to help with food service because we will have food service for our families. Most likely we'll have the same 5 sites for pickups for our families, and we would be continuing food for the week of starting November 14th, and then the 2 weeks starting November 30th. We would be having breakfast and lunch for free for our families who choose to sign up. More will come out on that tomorrow. For any paras or any staff who do not have work assigned to them, they would be allowed to sign up for unemployment. For the bus drivers specifically, they will be paid November 16th through the 20th. Then starting November 30th, they would have the option to use sick leave and still be paid, or they have the option to do other work as assigned to them, or they would have the option to take unemployment if they chose. It is a temporary type of a layoff situation. Your health insurance would still be paid. Madam President, did I take care of everything? Is that correct?
I believe so, looking at votes.
Okay, so we would need a roll call vote, please.
Well, first a motion.
Okay,
Motion to approve.
we have a motion from Mike in here. He said motion.
I'll second.
And a second from Dana. All right, so we have a motion to approve the COVID-19 response plan as just outlined by Dr. Crony. And we have a motion and a second, so we'll take a roll call vote. Mr. Landwehr,
No.
Ms. Sari. I see a thumbs up. Mr. Johnson,
Yes.
Mr. Granlund,
Yes.
Mrs. Livingston Matherly,
Yes.
Ms. DeWicki,
Yes.
and I vote yes, the motion carries. All right. I believe we are ready for adjournment. Do we have a motion?
Okay,
I
Brian.
will make a second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn the meeting. All in favor, say aye or give me a thumbs up.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carries. Thank you everyone for all of your thoughts and opinions and brainstorming, I would say, and Dr. Crony for all of your work, and our school nurse who's been putting in a lot of time, I know, a lot of time on the phone for sure. Thank you to everyone. Meeting is adjourned.
Thank you. To those that are online, there will be a communication that will come out tomorrow in writing. It will be on for all of our employees, and you can expect that type of communication as early as noon tomorrow. Any questions that you have regarding that, feel free to email those questions to either Peggy or myself, and we will respond as best we can. Okay, thank you.